welcome back. We are headed towards western Oklahoma. We're not quite sure what we're going to do yet. Welcome back to another episode of Eric's Camping Adventures. We're going to go on another search today looking for some beautiful places. We have to look at the weather actually tomorrow morning, and then we're going to decide to take a path towards Arizona or towards Colorado. Just going to have to look at the weather and see what happens. We have two plans. So we were looking at the weather early last week, and it was looking pretty cold in Utah with some rain and some high winds. And then it was looking pretty good in Arizona, but it has all changed since then, and now it's looking like it could be as high as 94 in Arizona and back to moderate weather in Colorado and Utah. So we'll just look at it again in the morning and do our best to make the best guess. Our first stop in western Oklahoma was at Boiling Springs State Park. The location was chosen based upon how far we could get when my wife got home from a meeting and I got off of work and got everything packed. Boiling Springs State Park is just to the east of Woodward, Oklahoma, and it is a green oasis for western Oklahoma. We got there close to sunset. It was windy, so I didn't waste any time setting up. Got a couple more things to throw in here and we are ready. That's going to be the rock pals to power the electric blanket and some kind of light source. I decided to remove the solar panel and remove the battery that was powering the lights in here, so you can see no lights anymore, just simpler. I think that's going to be our setup for tonight. We're going to get some dinner going. Probably end up crawling in our sleeping bags and reading some books and falling asleep early. Probably get up early for a quick drive to Colorado. You can see behind us we got bathrooms and showers. Tell you what, I have to give credit to the Oklahoma Department of their Parks and Rec, or whatever they call it, because these bathrooms are really, really nice. The showers are really nice, and they did a revamp a couple years ago, and wow, it is nice. And we are just feet from it, so we don't even have to set up our toilet. If we want to, we can take a shower in the morning. We are having a gourmet dinner tonight. It's a burrito. Really, it's just a tortilla flour wrap with some 7-layer Mexican bean dip and my favorite low-calorie soda water, Fresca. The Boiling Springs State Park is a pretty sprawling complex. Initially, it was developed as a civilian conservation corps park, and it's named for its cold boiling spring that can still be viewed. If you get onto the Travel Oklahoma website, you find out about all the things you can do at Boiling Springs State Park, which includes a swimming pool, of course in season, and golf course, and just a sprawling area for lots of recreation. So don't discount Boiling Springs State Park in western Oklahoma. There's actually a nice YouTube video on it by Travel Oklahoma or Discover Oklahoma, and of course the state park website. I'll put both links in the description below. Nothing like a good book curled up in a warm sleeping bag with a lovely woman, and just warming up in here. Feels good. You can see the red light is running on the daiquiri, warming up my toes with that 12-volt electric blanket. Man, that feels good. We really didn't take in any of the amenities of the park. We used it as a stop-off place, as a reasonable distance to drive and get started again in the morning. Our cell phone reception was pretty good, so we were able to confirm where the weather was most fitting, and we decided that Arizona was just going to be too hot, and we confirmed that western Colorado and Utah was going to be a pretty pleasant place to spend our vacation, so we executed the plan to head towards Moab. We left the beautiful green of Woodward, Oklahoma and Boiling Springs State Park and that beautiful sunrise, and we headed towards Colorado to the Black Canyon of the Gunnison. It's a place I've always wanted to stop. We got to maybe spend just some time on the rim this time. Maybe another time we'll go down in the canyon, but this time we were just on the rim. After that, we headed for some Bureau of Land Management camping, and we stayed outside of Moab on some public lands. We did some off-roading and ended up pushing the Pilot to the limits of its capability. We did a little bit of hiking, and then we descended back down to the cooler temperatures of the San Juan National Forest dispersed camping areas. So I want to invite you to come along for our adventure. We'll come back to this Boiling Springs State Park another time. Now that I know where it is, know how to find it, it might be a great winter camping destination.